Okay, so here's the Hurricane juicer, and it's wet because I went ahead and washed everything out first. So it's a small unit. It stands with everything about 9.5 inches tall, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. And the back here is where you'll charge everything. You just plug in your USB cable, which they do include the cable. You just have to have your own power adapter, and that's pretty much it. Now, to open this, I just want to show you, this part is fairly simple. Just twist it to unlock it there. And again, I just washed it out. Try to dry it as best as I could. This part comes out. And now this part is a little tricky. You just don't twist it because it does have the arrows. You have one arrow there and another arrow here, so you want to line up the arrows, okay? But to open this, you want to push down on it and twist, okay? It's going to be hard to do with one hand, but let's see if I can prop this up a little bit or something. Okay, hopefully you guys could just kind of see. Let's see here. All right. So what you want to do, if you can see, you push down and twist. See that? Because if you just try to turn it, then it's not going to open. So now just make sure you put everything lined up, the two arrows facing each other, and that's all that there is to that. Okay, so now you just go ahead and put everything back in. That seat's right in there, and then this is your top. My one concern would be this spout cover. It's very thin plastic, and my fear is that over time this piece might break. So what I do for now is probably just push down here to close it. Not sure how well it's going to seal, but when I opened it, water came out, so nothing came out when I had it closed. When you start juicing, make sure this is closed. Alright, now they do say do not put rinds in here. Basically, you're just going to have your fruit, and then you're going to cover it with this. It also says that you can do chunks. So what I'm going to do is, we have some fruit already that we bought. That's in chunks. So hopefully that is not too big. And we'll see how this comes out. So put a few in there and see what happens. Maybe a couple of cantaloupe chunks in there, and honeydew. Okay, so not huge, not a lot. Hopefully, we'll see. This is fully charged. Your power switch is there, and then just in case, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a glass there just in case. I'm not sure yet if this is gonna leak or not. All right, so let's go ahead and cover that up. You have to squeeze that in there to turn it. All right, so let me pause this so I can lock that. Okay, so you're probably gonna want smaller chunks if possible, because now you see stuff is kind of spilling over the sides. But let's go ahead and turn it on to see what happens. Okay, so let's try it again. Interesting. All right. So for the little bit of fruit that I put in there, you know, it's not quite to the max. So I guess that was probably enough there. Let's see. That's what we have left over. Again, it seems like you might want to chop the fruits up a little smaller. And make sure this is on. I did see that it did kind of unscrew that a little bit. So it might just be my error. All right, so let's open this and see the flow. Okay, so I'm gonna say, and to drain everything out, I'm gonna say this thing works as described. Make sure it's fully charged, very lightweight, easy to use, easy to use. Just have to be careful with this. That's my only concern with this guy here. I'll update this review once I use this more. We'll see how long a full charge lasts, you know, how many days I use it, and we'll go from there. But other than that, I'll definitely recommend this. This is something you can probably even take with you somewhere, and because it's cordless, so that's a big plus right there. All right, let's let me taste the juice here. This is it. See how it tastes. Good, very delicious. All right, that's all I got. Definitely pick this up. I'll highly recommend this one for you. Thanks for watching.